Hello everybody, this is Nathan on Shuffle, and I'm coming with an interesting little video about an album that I think you guys should check out because it's really a great one, and of course it's related to the artist that I tend to talk about all the time, and so I wanted to bring it to everyone's attention. This is Virgilio, Morse, and Jennings and the new album Troika, which is sort of up here above my head, so I'm going to pull it down and kind of show you guys the vinyl. I did a review of this with notes, and so I'm not sure I'm going to really do a review here since I gave my thoughts over there, and I kind of just want to do a short video to show off the vinyl and point your attention towards that other video. So I'm going to keep this short and give maybe a brief description and thoughts about it, but then point you to a more full review on Notes Reviews channel. So and that link will definitely be in the description for you guys to go check out over there. It was a fun time to talk with Notes, so I'm really excited about how the review came out. I'm always nervous to kind of talk with other people about this kind of stuff because it's just not what I'm used to doing, but I had a really great time and I think it went well. So Notes is really a kind and gracious host and really did a great job there, kind of moderating and directing our discussion. So the album here, I got this week, really in good time. I was surprised that it came before the release date. Usually I get the album a little bit later, but it's really cool. Here's the back, kind of like a notebook style, which fits kind of the theme of the album. Of course, it's a gatefold, so you get to see the inside of it. I got the gold colored vinyl, so I'll show off that really quick. You can see here, really nice. So it's actually 3 sides, so it's 2 LPs, but the 4th side is like an etching that you can kind of see there. Really, the music is only on 3 different sides. So that's kind of interesting. So shorter album, but not short enough to just fit on 1 LP, I suppose. But cool to have kind of that etching on that 4th side. And then something I always appreciate from releases from Inside Out Records, they usually include the CD version, which is really cool because then I'm able to upload it to my computer and I can save the digital files and take those on the go. You know, usually I use streaming services, but this is kind of cool to have. I like kind of owning a digital library of my favorite music, so it's really convenient to be able to do that. Of course, you've also got the lyric sheet here, that just showcases all the great lyrics for the project and who wrote what song, which is kind of a great thing to note here, and who played what instrument. So kind of cool because it's a collaborative album. So it's, of course, Neil Morse, Nick DiVirgilio, and Ross Jennings. What I like about the project is that they all kind of have a stamp on the music here. It's not just Neil Morse directing everything and in charge and writing all the music. There's pieces that were written by Nick DiVirgilio. There's pieces that were written by Ross Jennings, and they each get a chance to shine. They each play different instruments, different guitars. They're all multi-instrumentalists. They can play all sorts of things, and so they play different instruments on the album. But it's more folk-inspired, kind of singer-songwriter style vibe, kind of the Crosby, Stills, and Nash comparison, 3-part harmonies that are just beautiful. That's really the highlight of this release, is those beautiful, glorious 3-part harmonies that they do, which are really beautiful. And I like a lot of the pieces. There's kind of an uplifting spirit about it that's really positive. It's scaled back, but it really focuses on the songcraft, and I really love that about it. You know, I tend to like all of the progressive rock stuff, but this is a good balance between some more acoustic, kind of uplifting, upbeat kind of music that provides a good balance from all of the heavy prog stuff that I tend to listen to that can be overly complex at times and overly heavy. So this is kind of a cool, refreshing listen that I really appreciate. I love the tracks that Ross Jennings contributes. Julia is just really beautiful song. I love Another Trip Around the Sun, which has almost a jazzy kind of element to it. And King for a Day is probably the most near progressive song on here, which has kind of a bit more of an arena rock flair, some synth even in the mix, and so it provides for a good bigger piece of music that's really fun to listen to and provides a good break from some of the more ballad-esque tracks around it. Of course, Secondhand Sons is kind of a harder rocking track as well that follows it from Neil Morse. And DiVirgilio has some great poppier songs on this that I think are beautiful, maybe more love songs in a sense, like You Set My Soul on Fire. Just beautiful harmonies, really great vibes, some great messages. A Change Is Gonna Come is a great kind of anthem song. And of course, What You Leave Behind that ends the album is a great message about kind of what's important in life and what kind of legacy you leave behind you. I think it's a really beautiful album that's really highly recommended to all people who love especially this kind of music, who love Crosby, Stills and Nash and who love that kind of stuff. So I wanted to recommend it. I know this is a little bit shorter than my typical reviews are, but I wanted to point attention towards the review with notes where I give a more full explanation of some of the tracks. So that's a fun video. Check that one out. And that's it for now. So thank you guys for joining me, and hopefully you'll enjoy that other video as well and go out and pick up this album because it's a really beautiful one. So thank you guys, and I'll hopefully catch you in another video. Bye.